So here is the citadel that sits on the border of Portugal and Spain. And today, these last few steps are my ones in this beloved country of Portugal, where so many beautiful people gave their heart and their love and their assistance and their joy and their traveling mercy. I'm climbing up on this old stone wall here for a second because there is Tui, Spain, and that is my destination for tonight. Hello, España. So this is one of the many town squares in Tui, Spain, and it's empty. And it is 6:45 at night, and so the siesta is prolonged because the heat, my friends, the heat. Day 23, and it is all about change. For me, change of country. I left Portugal this morning and arrived in Spain this afternoon. A change, opening up Facebook and seeing people in my life who are suffering and sad because people that they love have moved on. I remember a couple of years ago during COVID going to a silent retreat and being in a room, a bare meditation room, and there was only one of those old 80s motivation posters on the wall, and the word on the poster was change. And tiny room, silent retreat, meditation, couldn't get away from the poster. And I just kept staring at that poster and the word change. And whoever had been the graphic artist had made the C of the word change really big and the E, the final letter of the word change, really big. And so that made the 4 letters in the center sort of stand out. And over the course of 3 days in this retreat, I just kept staring at that poster, and all I could see was the word hang, the 4 letters in the middle of the word change. And I would have to laugh because I was being shown my own relationship to change and how the suffering that comes from the resistance of that inevitability is because I want to hang onto things as they are. And we all know, this is not new, we all know that change is constant, it's fluid, it's every day, and it provides us the opportunity to really come to terms with the impermanence of life. And in that impermanence, what do we want to do? Yesterday I was very sad because the man who had been the developer for this incredible app, which is called Camina Ninja, and to just tell you about it does not do it justice because he spent over 20 some odd years, he walked more than 1,000 cumulative caminos in order to get accurate topography to develop this app. And it covers all of the trails, and any pilgrim for free can download this app, and wherever they are on the trail, if they get lost, if there's an emergency, if they need contact information, it's all there on the app. I mean, it is just inevitable. And this guy, Andy, who to look at him, you would think he was much older, but he was 49. And he died a couple of days ago on the Camino in Leon, Spain. Just unexpectedly, heart gave out, and his soul was ready to leave. And the legacy that he left and the outpouring of love and the stories that are on all of the Camino blogs have just been amazing to read. He was that classic give the shirt off his back kind of person, and it was as if he was some kind of Camino angel spirit guru that would, people say he wouldn't walk, he would glide through these Caminos, and he would talk to anybody and everybody, and that became his karma yoga, his service to the world. And so the fact that he died while I'm actually using his invention so regularly was extremely poignant, and I didn't even know the guy, and I felt such high emotion.
And in fact, when I left this morning at 4:30 in order to get to Spain, to get here to Tui, was the earliest I've ever left. Flashlights were involved. And wouldn't you know that I would do it in a little town that was experiencing a lot of construction, and the arrows were not to be found in the dark. And I got all twisted around for about 45 minutes. But it was Andy Jensen, the man who invented Camino Ninja, that kind of saved me. And so he's still leaving his legacy and his assistance. And we all will. We will all leave our thumbprint on the world. But our life shouldn't be about that so much as allowing ourselves to not hang on to the fear of change, but to just live that life fluid. I don't think that Andy created the app to create a legacy. He created the app because that was his love. So, as Fernanda, the woman in the albergue a few days ago, said, open your heart. Open your heart. Time goes. I'm trying to think of something incredibly powerful and poignant, but it's like, don't waste another day. Don't waste another day. Go and live and love and offer your heart to the world. And in exchange for that, that energy that wants to hang on to things and stories in the past will slowly begin to loosen, and change won't be such a bad thing. It will be embraced and it will be celebrated. So it is.